Hello, welcome back, Box1 here, and today we're going to be looking at something very, very different. This is a 4 Junior set from 2014, so quite a while ago, and it is set 10665, Spider Car Pursuit. It's a pretty cool set. It comes with one exclusive figure as well as one that's been in a couple sets, and some pretty cool features, as well as some pretty cool pieces. So, I do hope you'll enjoy this. I'm going to show off everything that this set has to offer and tell you my opinion on it. It's also one of my first sets, which is kind of the reason I'm showing it off. And we'll first look at the figure. I do have to hold him with my hands or else the glare gets him. But, yeah, this is Spider-Man. Very common figure. This guy came in, I believe, a couple other sets. But he's pretty cool still. He's your normal, everyday Spider-Man. And, yeah, very simple torso print, very simple head print with the larger eyes because it's, first of all, for juniors and second of all, comics. He does have some back printing both on his head and on his actual torso. And, yeah, just a very simple figure, unprinted legs. Not going to dwell on him too much, though he's kind of cool. And the second figure in this set is exclusive, actually. And you may say, oh, how much is he if he's exclusive? Less than $1. So you can get this guy very cheaply, especially if you're not in the US. I see some other foreign sellers selling them for, like, I believe it was 30 cents or something like that. It was crazy low, but this guy's very common, despite only being in this one set, and also very cheap. So yeah, he also holds this very cool, like, tentacle, or whatever you call it. You can tell that you'll be able to tell throughout this that I don't know anything about Marvel Comics, DC Comics, any comics, and have only watched one movie, which is Iron Man. So definitely don't know much. But this is a very cool figure. That's what I do know. And I do think he has some back printing. There you go, which is pretty cool. And yeah, just very cool. I always liked Venom and Carnage and all that. I do have a Carnage figure. But yeah, very nice. With the figures out of the way, we can take a look at the actual builds for the set, as well as some play features with them. Now, being for juniors, it's very simple. We can kind of get this one out of the way quickly. It's this weird little building side, or side of a building, something like that, with an antenna and a spiderweb on a single clip. Very simple. That's where you're supposed to put Venom. He just sits there or falls off. Spider-Man, of course, gets the cooler of the two builds. He gets the spider car, which is kind of interesting. It has some very nice printed pieces, as it's for juniors. It doesn't have any stickers, so you get some very cool printed pieces that I think could be used well in like a Spider-Man mock, and I'll tell you kind of what for as well. So first one, you get this very nice hood for the car, which is very cool. The next one, you get these very nice headlight bricks, which I think are also very cool. A little less useful in a mock. I think this could definitely be used if you're like making an upscaled Spider-Man figure or just like a posable action figure. You could like use that as the chest print for him, which I think is really cool. But it also has some nice engines in the back with some fire and just some tail lights there. With these pieces that I've never really seen before in that color, which is kind of interesting there. Those angled grill pieces or sloped grill pieces, whatever you call them. It's kind of nice. You also get these wings on the side of the car. I don't know if it flies or if it can do a backflip or something like that. But it's pretty interesting, and it can also seat one figure, that being Spider-Man, of course. Or if Venom steals it, I guess him. And that's what he looks like in there. Very simple, very interesting, but he also has a very nice little accessory back here that I didn't talk about before, but you may have seen. It's this very simple thing with string and interconnected little pieces where a minifigure can clip his hand onto, or you can clip a clip onto, and he can just hold this in his hand with this stud, and it actually is supposed to attach to the spider web. I'll try and do it all without cutting the camera, but this may be a struggle. We shall see. I mean, it is for juniors. It's supposed to be for little kids, so there we go. And it's just supposed to grab on there, and when he drives away, maybe it pulls the entire thing, or it just pulls the web away, revealing Venom, or maybe Venom is attached to the web, and it pulls the entire thing. But that's what it's used for. A very simple play feature, but still kind of interesting, and yeah, that's basically it. Very small set, as you could have guessed. But as I said, that's it. Very small set. Usually I wouldn't review one of these type of things, but I'm kind of trying to rebuild my DC and Marvel sets and stuff like that from a long time ago because I haven't collected them since like early 2000, or like 2000, probably 18 or 19. And even then, I wasn't collecting them. I was just acquiring them. It wasn't even that big of a thing to me, and that's why I kind of stopped. I didn't actually wasn't very into this type of thing. But this is actually my second set I ever got as well, which is one of the main reasons I actually built it today and reviewed it today. Just because I think it's cool and it's kind of my second ever set to build, so it's just interesting, as I've restated like 5 times. But yeah, very interesting set, and definitely for juniors. You can tell just by the builds themselves, definitely for juniors. They use one of those massive car bases there on the bottom as well. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting this set if somebody was selling it for like even $10 used, maybe $10 if you're desperate. But I'd say under $10 you could get this set for a pretty good deal there, and you can probably find it on Bricklink for even that much. I mean, I'm pretty sure one sold new in the past 6 months for like 15. So yeah, but yeah, very simple set. Good figures though, if you don't have those type of figures, but good figures. And yeah, I do hope you enjoyed. I apologize for the very wrinkly set here, or not set, but whatever you call it, background. And yeah, I do hope you enjoyed, although it was a smaller review. I do hope you still liked it. I shall see you next time, and let the ramblings continue. Goodbye.